We're live. All right. This is my very first time streaming live on YouTube. So thank you for being here, whether you are live now or watching the replay. This is officially my second YouTube video, and I'm very excited. I posted a video on Tuesday, which was just explaining why I started my channel, etc. And this is my second one. This is a very big deal for me because I tend to overcomplicate things, but with this, I'm just letting it flow. I am not taking it extremely seriously because I feel like if I do that, it'll take away from the fun. So, my name is Akuna, and this is my channel. Akuna is present. And today's topic is crafts, creation, and collaging. Oh my. All right. So, creativity is very, very important. And I would say that if you are any type of creative, even if you don't consider yourself an artist, it's very important to ensure that you do something creative every now and then, whether it is draw, write a fictional story, paint, make something out of paper mache, whatever it is. I think that it is very important that we make sure that we flex our creative muscles. A lot of times when we have blockages or some mental downfalls and such, a lot of that can be helped by doing something creative. So, today I am going to show some of the artwork that I've made in the past. I consider myself an artist of very many mediums. I'm going to try my best to keep this whole video under 15 to 20 minutes because I know that everybody has a life. There's a lot of other things to watch. But again, thank you if you're here with me today. All right. So I'm actually going to, I think I'll do it in order of which I made them. So this is number one, and this piece is entitled You're Good. Ready? It kind of matches my outfit. Here we go. All right. So this piece, I know my camera is flipped, but I'm sure you get the point. Thank you so much. Try to share the video. I appreciate you. And thank you for being here also. So this piece is entitled You're Good. And I wanted to use like a circular canvas for this. This is actually, it was like recycled from, where did I even get this from? I don't remember. Something that I purchased that came with this, and I was like, this is perfect. I'm going to keep this. And so it was from something that it was supposed to be recycled, but I kept it. And I was just kind of feeling blue at that time. And so what I did is I went through some magazines and I found different like blue colored um different blue hues. One of these came from like a watch ad. Another one is actually a sky. Another one was actually a picture of water. And I believe I found the cat first. I found this cat, and I'm not really a cat person. I kind of like dogs more, but cats are very amazing. They are spiritual animals, and cats seem to not really have a care in the world. They just kind of like do their own thing, and I love it. So I found this cat, and I love that it was like looking up. I believe it was from like a Friskies advertisement or some sort of cat food advertisement. So I found the cat and I'm like, I want to do something with that. So I cut the cat out at first and I put the cat down. And then again, like I said, I was feeling kind of blue. So I cut out all these blue hues. And I wanted to kind of portray how I was feeling, but also give hope to myself at the same time. So the headline that I found these words from, I don't even know what it was, but it was from the same headline slash text. And I just started kind of like putting the blue around. I started, I believe, at the top because I wanted them all to kind of be frayed out, but not like directly. And then I believe I started running out. So then that's why I did it this way at the bottom because I ran out of angle. But Let's see. Hot Ocha says, I like that blue outfit. Feels like you planned it. I definitely did not plan it. I actually was wearing this outfit because I attended a Women in Global Health panel, and it was a virtual event, but I just wanted to kind of dress up a little bit. And I hadn't even picked out which art pieces I was going to show. So completely coincidence, but cool nonetheless. So yeah, I really liked the roundness of it, and I wanted to play off of that with these kind of like rays going out. So basically, the premise of this is that even if you're blue, even if you're down, feeling any sort of negative or sad emotion, you're good. Like you're going to be okay in the end. The cat represents that carefree nature, that kind of living in your own world. And the black around here not only serves to make the cat and the words pop, but also just to show like your headspace. It may be dark in your head. You may be feeling blue all around your world, but at the end of the day, you're good. You're going to be okay. What's the quote from the Bible? This too shall pass. Everything is all good. So that is number one, entitled You're Good. Um, I just made this. I make artwork for myself. I don't ever like intend to sell it. I just kind of keep it myself. However, the way that I move around quite a bit, I'm not able to like store it or display it as much as I would like, so I just kind of hold on to it. Somebody did tell me that I should like go to an art fair or something like that, and be a vendor and sell my artwork. Maybe I will at one point, but for now, I'll just show it to you all and keep it. Let's see. Let's see. You say, I appreciate that it's not a digital work. Thank you. I don't have I made any digital? I've made a few like digital pieces, but just like playing around and such. But something about like cutting things out, ripping things, gluing them in a specific spot, and just arranging a collage is very beautiful to me. I sometimes I get intimidated by drawing because if I were to try and draw a cat, it wouldn't look nearly as good. So I collaging to me is almost like remixing artwork that's already been made. Like this came from so many different things that had so many different intentions, but in the end, I brought it all together to make a message that I wanted to portray. So there we go. That's called You're Good. All right, this next piece is called Go. Ready? This piece is called Go. So, this piece right here, I love this piece. So, I was kind of going with the same theme that I use in You're Good with cutting the little strips. That is a technique that I used a while ago, and I always come back to it every now and then because I just love like the texture that it creates. It's backwards, so it looks like OG, but it definitely says Go. Um, and I got this. I think I'm not sure the order that I found, but I loved this picture. I wish this is an artist, and I believe she's from Nashville, Tennessee. And I loved this photo. First of all, her hair is popping, like completely love the fro. But then like just like her her pose. It's almost like unintentional, as if somebody caught her in a thought and she's just looking up as if she's like fully contemplating something. And something about that just struck me. I just loved the expression on her face. It was like she had to make a really big decision in her life. And I started out with the green. It was like green textured, almost like a paisley type floral design. And I really liked the different shades of green in here. This here was unintentional. This pink and blue, I actually ran out of this bluish green that I was using. So this was completely unintentional, but it ended up working out really well, and it helped me tell the story. So again, she looks like she's contemplating a big decision. And a lot of times our family, our friends, or just society has a picture of what we should be doing. And sometimes we feel like we should be living our lives in a specific way. This is what I felt quite a bit when in 2020, when I realized like I don't want to live in Seattle anymore. I was born and raised in Seattle, and I was just there because that's where my family was. I went to school in Louisiana. I attended Grambling State University, graduated in 2014, and went right back to Seattle. After a while, though, I realized like I don't really like, not that I don't like it, but it was almost as if I had outgrown Seattle. And I've spoken on this before in like an Instagram live or something, but it was just like I had changed so much, and to stay in the same environment was just a detriment to me. I felt like I could not evolve past a certain point. And in order for me to truly grow and evolve, I had to leave. And at first, I moved to Nashville, Tennessee, and I thought that that was where I was going to live. But I ended up moving from there, and I basically have been a digital nomad ever since. I've stayed in places for months at a time, 2 months. Most recently, I went to visit Charlotte, which is what I discussed in my video 2 days ago, Tuesday, when I posted my first video. That was my 1 year anniversary of visiting Charlotte. It was a visit that turned into an 8 month stay. So 2020 hit, I realized like I had time to sit with myself. That's a whole nother video of how all of that happened. But I realized I wanted to go. I realized that I wanted to go. And what this represents here is just kind of seeing the world, you know, um, taking the scenic route. I drove from Seattle to Nashville, and my family all thought I was crazy. Like, why are you driving across the country? What, like, do you even know anybody in Nashville? I didn't. Not anybody that I had met in person, just people that I had met online. And yeah, so as you can see, she's contemplating, she's trying to make a big decision. And this is actually her dream, to go and to go to go and to explore the world, to take a scenic route, to do something that she's never done before. That is her dream. But because of what the world thinks, or what society thinks, or what her family may think, she's unsure about it. So if you look closely, I actually have some texture on here, and as you can see, it's ripped. So this represents the fact that it's her dream, but because of all the outside noise and sources, um, it's kind of crumbled. It's kind of ripped. Her dream and what she really wants is not whole, because she is taking in so much outside information and opinions from other people. So why I said that this ended up working is because I believe that blue and pink, if you think about it, blue and pink almost represent like a childlike nature. Like babies, they usually dress babies in blue or pink, gender reveals, it's blue or pink. Not saying everybody does that, of course. However, blue and pink just kind of reminds me, especially these shades as well. It's like a baby blue and a baby pink, and it just kind of reminds me of a childlike nature. And when I was going through my transformation, that is what I was trying to leave behind. I was trying to leave behind the idea that everybody had of me, or the idea that everybody thought that I should, how they thought I should be living. And I just realized I'm actually matching this too, because I'm wearing blue and my glasses are pink. Hilarious, hilarious. But yes, Hot Ocha says it would be great to write short pieces or explanation to go with your pics, because the concept's so relevant, but art at the same time, the pic is so abstract. Exactly. And that's actually what prompted me to do this, is because I was with a friend after we had gone to like this market. Shout out to Malcolm. He makes amazing jewelry. I actually was going to put some on before I came on here, but we started talking about art, and I told him that I love doing collages. And so I showed him a picture of a couple, and he asked me to explain it. And nobody had ever asked me that before. But then again, I hadn't really shared my art pieces with very many people. So when I started explaining it to him, I just felt so passionate about delivering the message of the art that I created. And for a second I thought, maybe I should like sell some prints or something like that, but I don't know. Sometimes that just doesn't feel right to me. Maybe it will in the future. But yes, I'm a writer as well, so that is something that I'll look into. Maybe writing something about them, or something like that. And that just gave me another good idea. I may send like thank you art prints to my subscribers on here. That'd be lovely. Okay. The message is just as valuable. Indeed. You know what? That's very true. That's very true. Because I love to go look at other people's artwork and see how I define it or what I think about it. But I love, love, love to hear what their concept was as they were creating it. So again, this is Go, and the concept behind that was this beautiful woman right here contemplating making a big decision. Her dream is to go. Her dream is to see the world, to take the scenic route, to do something different. But because of outside opinions and such, her dream and her goal and her passion is kind of crumbled and ripped. It's not whole. And this is what she's trying to get away from: the infancy, the childlike, not the childlike nature, because I would say following her dream would be appreciating her inner child and keeping that childlike nature, but just the like what everybody else thinks of her, just the idea of who she should be or what she was when she was a little girl, etc. But her dream is really to go. All right, so we went over You're Good. We went over Go. And now my final piece. I'm doing really well on time. Awesome. Awesome. Now I can do my little workout before bed. But anyway, ow, just hit my elbow. Take a sip of water. Put a little bit of lime in there. Okay. This is the final one. And when I post this video, this is what it, or actually, I think it's already there. This is the thumbnail. And this is a collage that I actually I made at a healing event. Shout out to Musa Moon on Instagram, Musa Moon. She had this women's healing event. I believe, was it Mother's Day? It might have been held on or near Mother's Day last year. Not you worrying about time. I know. I need to stop that. Thank you. But this one is called It's Grow Time, and I made this at that event. It was a healing event. I think I'll do a separate video and speak about more about that later. But the prompt was to create a collage that represents where we are in life or where we want to go, I believe. And ready? Ooh. So as you can see, definitely went heavy on the florals in this one. At that time in my life, I was still fairly new to Charlotte, North Carolina, and I was going through a lot of growth. I would say my whole life since 2020 has been a lot of growth. A lot of things have changed. I have learned so much about myself, and it's just been a wonderful time in my life. And yeah, I had a magazine that had a lot of different florals, and at first I was just putting the flowers on there that I liked. I didn't actually finish at the event. I ended up finishing it at home, but I just loved the color. I loved the variety, the life that was in all of these. I didn't want it to just be super flat, so I outlined the pictures above in white just so they would pop a little bit more. And I like to do things that kind of like hang off, like here with the Go, it's kind of hanging off the side. I kind of like to do like unconventional things like that. So I put this picture here. My favorite color is purple. Let's see. Did I take all the photos myself? No. Everything. That's so funny because I have a pack of photos that I took from a disposable camera that I wanted to use for art because I left the cameras in the sun for too long, so they like over processed or something. So I'm going to figure out what I can do with those because it's like I have like 7 cameras and there's 25 each. So math. What's math? Okay, 4. Wow. That's 100, 150? No, whatever, 125, something like that. Photos that I want to use for something. So yeah, maybe I'll do a collage with some of those if it works out well. But yes, I cut all these out just from magazines that I had. Um, yeah. So I found the florals first, and I was really feeling the floralness. And then when I saw this that said it's grow time, I was like, perfect. That's the perfect message because yes, there's growth, but what happens before the growth? There's a seed that has to be planted. It has to go down into the ground. It has to be cared for. It has to be watered. It has to get sunlight in order to grow. But before a flower or a plant or anything grows and sprouts from the ground, there's a dark period where that seed is underground. Before the roots can stretch out, it has to go under first. So the whole concept was that even when it's grow time, there's a whole process that has to happen in order for the growth to come. However, when the growth does come, look at these beautiful blooms. Look at the variety of all of this. Beautiful. Different patterns, different petal sizes, different centers, etc., different leaves that come off of it. Just beautiful. And I didn't want to just put the words flat, so I actually look at how creative. Oh no. Okay, I gotta put that back on. But anyway, I used a little bubble mailer that I had because I wanted it to be like 3D. So I'm gonna put that back on there. But I wanted it to be 3D and kind of pop out. So that's why I did it at an angle. Since all of these were kind of going straight down, I did it at an angle, and then I used that bubble mailer so that it would kind of be like a 3D thing. Greetings, greetings, Mercy. Thank you for joining. Oh my gosh. Okay. Everybody check out Free Body Yoga with Mercy. She is amazing. I have had 2 yoga sessions with her, and like I love you. Really needed it. Movement is medicine. Movement is medicine, and she just made the sessions amazing. Like focused on my breathing, helped with the chakra, just everything. So shout out to Mercy. Thank you for being here. Um, so yes, thank you so much. Let's see. Creativity is so valuable. You seem to ooze it. Thank you. I appreciate that. That's why I'm really excited that I finally started this channel because, and as you can see, I'm doing it on my terms. I'm a lot of times I'm very like with things, and I'm like, for this, I've waited way too long. I kept putting it off because I wanted everything to be perfect, but I'm like, nope, this time I'm just going to do it. So Tuesdays, Thursdays, I'm going to post something or go live or both. Okay. So that is the last piece of art for today. It's called It's Grow Time. Now, I am going on a trip to Nigeria later on this month. And when I get back, I am going to start hosting Zoom events. I'm gonna have yoga. Shout out to Mercy. I'm going to have art playthings. I'm going to have a lot of different things because that is my passion, to hold space for people in creative pursuits, in things that help our wellness overall. So really excited about that. So again, this has been, I have to look up because I forgot the order that I put the words in, but this is crafts, creation, and collaging. Oh my. And I will definitely have more art-based videos and live streams. Maybe we can do collages together. Maybe we can do it as a Zoom event. Maybe we can do a Zoom event where we broadcast live. There are so many opportunities. Opportunities are endless. But yes, again, we went over 3 of my art pieces, 3 of my collages that I actually made. The first 2 I made last year, December. Actually, wait, last year, December. Yes, last year, December. And then the It's Grow Time I made last May. Wait, last December was just 3 months ago. Okay, the December before that, December 2021 is when I made the first two, and then May 2022 is when I made the It's Grow Time. So again, the first one is entitled You're Good. This beautiful cat on this nice round surface. Second one was entitled Go, with this beautiful lady here contemplating a life change. And the third one, it's Grow Time, representing the process of growth and life and expansion and elevation. So thank you so much. Mercy says, I'm inspired, need a collage for sure. Yes, that would be fun. I would love to, if I can meet with you in person before I leave for Nigeria, that would be great. I can bring over some collage supplies, and that would be really fun. I would love that. Okay. Well, again, thank you all so much for watching, whether you're here live or watching the replay. This is my second YouTube video, and I'm going to be posting every Tuesday and Thursday. Yeah, it's really exciting. I'm really happy that I could share that. Like, I was practicing my creativity as I made these, but I'm also doing it by sharing it too. Because like I said, I made these and then they just kind of got stored away with my stuff. Not even displayed or anything like that. So appreciate you all for being here. Let's get more people in this place. Send some invites next time. I will. I definitely will. I think that 9:30 is not too late of a time, so I will do this ahead of time. Again, I just started my YouTube channel on Tuesday, so this is fairly new to me, but I am very excited to improve, enhance, etc. Drink hot tea without any sugar tonight. You know what? I actually will, because I have some relaxed tea that I received from Dr. Tao at Juamoto Sunfired Cuisine. I'm very excited to have that. It's called relaxed tea, and I'm ready to relax. I won't put any sugar in it. I don't even have sugar. I do have agave, but I'm going to probably have it unsweetened. So yes, appreciate it once again. I will be back with another video on Tuesday. I might actually keep up the video on Tuesday, live stream on Thursday, but I'm not sure. We'll just see how things progress. And yes, indeed. Drinking some tea right now. Amazing. I love tea. I love tea. You said your throat is scratchy. Make sure you get some mullein in there, maybe some ginger. I know a little bit about the herbs, a little bit. All right. Again, much gratitude to you. Yeah, my heart is just full just to be able to share this with you all. I'm actually very passionate about being creative in different ways. So this is amazing that I'm able to do this. And I trust you all will have a wonderful night. Safe night travels to you. And happy Thankful Thursday. I'm thankful for you. Good night.